is ocean acidification in short?
I think it's the carbonization of water due to a great amount of CO2 in the atmosphere that it absorbs. Let's try to watch this so you can understand this.
Ocean acidification is caused by carbon dioxide emissions. It threatens the health of our oceans and the animals in it. Let's start by looking at the formation of shells in animals. The shells of animals, like crabs, are formed primarily of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is formed when calcium ions bind with carbonate molecules.
Okay, so how does it harm the environment?
Actually, making the ocean acidic will cause great harm to marine organisms that inhabit the ocean, especially those what we call shellfish. Here's a video on how they harm the environment.
Clams, oysters, and coral, their shells and skeletons are getting weaker. Okay, you've got bigger problems than these. But when CO2 reacts with seawater, it releases hydrogen ions, which compete with shells for carbonate. With more hydrogen ions floating around the ocean, our little friends have to spend more energy building their shells and have less energy for finding food. That means it's harder to grow, and more will die off before they get big. So the fish that eat the clams or live among the coral will have a harder time surviving, meaning the fish that dine on them won't have enough to eat, and so we won't have enough to eat. Remember those pesky hydrogen ions generated by more CO2? They don't just take away the carbonate ions these little plants need, they also make the ocean more acidic. It's already become 30% more acidic since we started spewing all the CO2, and it could get much worse. We could change the ocean's chemistry so much that shells actually start to dissolve. That means if we don't turn this problem around, your great-grandkids might think of reefs the way you think of a turtle bird. And with 1 in 4 ocean species living in coral reef ecosystems, weaker coral could threaten the foundation of the whole ocean food chain. But why panic, right? Life always seems to find a way to adapt, but it needs time. In a few decades, we might make the oceans more acidic than they've been in 20 million years. It's hard to imagine any ecosystem quickly adapting to that.
I get it. So, the last question, what are the ways can be done to prevent and solve ocean acidification?
The primary solution of the problem is the cutting of the usage of the fossil fuel. Although there are other small ways to reduce the production of carbon dioxide. Let's look for an article about the ways.
Experts believe that the only way to stop changing hardly the ocean chemistry is to stop burning fossil fuels, a great source of carbon dioxide. But as individuals, there are much simpler ways to contribute to the reduction of excessive carbon dioxide, which will also help us stop our costs of living.
Yes, we're done. Thanks for your help, guys. So, what we are going to do now?
Can we go to the party now?
Oh, we almost forgot. Hey, let's go.